Hello, LinkedIn land, and welcome to this episode 11 on my GDPR Top Tips series. I've made it to 11, so the first 10 episodes have all been about giving you top tips and remediation strategies and looking at various different key areas of the whole GDPR compliance part that I thought might be useful to people to hear about, just give a bit of an insight and to give the people an idea of what we're talking about. Today, I'm going to take a slight divergence. So what I'm going to do is look back over the last 10 episodes and think about how you bring all of this together into some form of GDPR compliance project, program, special project, whatever you want to call it. Again, you're all sitting out there thinking, maybe I should do this GDPR, maybe I shouldn't, but I don't know how to go about it. I don't know what to do. Again, my videos are never going to give you all the answers. They're just giving you things to poke your memory, make you think about what could be relevant to you, at least give you somewhere to start with, and help you choose somebody that along the path to do it with you. And that's what I'm going to do. Is the first thing to point out is that you are never going to be 100% compliant. Lots of people talk about it. Personally, for me, it's as a mythical beast. It's a unicorn. It's as rare as an honest politician. There is just not going to be 100% compliance. To attempt to even think that you can do that, I think is backing yourself into a corner you couldn't manage your way out of. So see it as a journey, see it as a path from A to B all the way through the alphabet to Z, and then you start again at A. It's just a never-ending story where your compliance will change, your goalposts will change, the things you do will change to meet the needs as your business evolves, as humanity evolves, and as the cases start to come in against the law. And people start to make judgments in court about what's right and what's wrong, and other people release best practice. It's going to be a constantly evolving and moving target. So the first piece of advice for your process is, if you're going to decide to do it, you decide to do it 100%. Don't just play at it. Playing at it is just an absolute waste of everybody's time and energy, and people will just realize that you've played at it. All those people out there have put a new policy up, a new privacy policy, a privacy notice, changed the cookie banners and said, right, that's it, we're done. People can tell that that's all you've done. They understand what's going on, and they understand that you don't take the privacy seriously. Will that affect you? I can't tell you. I don't know. It affects my choices, but I'm quite clued in. But the question is that a risk you're willing to take? Ask yourself, can you afford to take that risk in this data-driven world where privacy and ethics are now words that come out of people's mouths on a regular basis? You just have to make your own decisions about that. And if you decide to go all in, do it all in. Proper resources, proper money to fund it, a proper willingness to change from the top of the organization to the bottom. This is a huge change management journey for everybody. So if you're going to do your GDPR and you're going to do it right, make sure you resource it properly. Get somebody in who knows what they're talking about, either from within the organization or external, whatever you're most happy with. Find that person that's passionate about it, put them in charge of it, and then give them the necessary tools and support so they can do the job properly. Not everybody has all of the skills that's necessary to completely run a single-handed GDPR compliance project. If all you can afford as a single person, then you have to pick either the best at one particular area, or your guy or your girl that can manage the sort of the general all-around stuff, not a specialist in any one area, but a good enough generalist to get you across the line. Again, it's horses for courses, what suits your needs. So think careful about who you're going to come. The kinds of things they're going to need is good understanding of privacy, good understanding of people, good understanding of project management, and a good understanding of what works and what doesn't work. So look for in the past before where they've worked with other organizations, they know what they're doing, they've encountered some of the problems before, and they understand the complexity of getting people to change their attitudes towards privacy and the way they do business. And it's not just an embuggerance, it's not just a hindrance, it's something that will bring you clear, absolute gains and can increase your bottom dollar. It absolutely can. Good ethical privacy structures can make good financial common sense. You just have to use them in the right way. Set your deadlines, be realistic about it. It ain't going to happen in 2 weeks, ain't going to happen in 3 weeks. And the bigger the organization, the less likely it's not going to happen quickly. You see adverts out there all the time, people looking for a 6-month full-time contract to do GDPR implementation for a FTSE 100 company. They're having a laugh. There is not a single human being in the world could turn a FTSE company into anywhere near compliant in a 6-month period on their own. It needs to be a real well-resourced, well-trained effort to do that. Some people can lead it. Some people can manage it. Some people can do the technical stuff. You've got to find the person that can do everything for everyone, or the right combination of people to provide everything for everyone. Again, sticking plasters we hear about all the time. Don't do a sticking plaster solution. Don't just fix what's broke. You have to go back and grasp this whole concept of privacy by design. You don't put privacy into your business model. You need to look at your business model in light of the changes in privacy and adapt your business model to fix. ICANN, great example of people who just won't accept, and the who is thing, that won't accept that their business model just doesn't work in the GDPR age. They have to change the way they do it because the law says so. And you can shout and scream as much as you want, but the law is not going to change anytime soon. So you need to change the way you do business to comply with the law. And my final top tip, if you are going to do this, my suggestion for me, having been through the pain numerous times now, is start with data flow mapping. This isn't your records of processing activity. It's a step before that. It's just looking at your business and mapping everywhere the info comes in and out of your business, how it's done, what methods are used, what security is in place, all these things. So you get an understanding, a holistic understanding of exactly how your business operates and shares data with other people and customers and different departments and other agencies, all these sort of things. You will be absolutely amazed, no matter how much of a hands-on business owner you are, how much your business does with people that you did know nothing about until you actually go through this exercise. It will astound you. It's astounded me countless times, the amount of data we share in the public sector when I was doing it with them, with other organizations, that you just didn't see it happening because it just never made sense that these people would talk to these people. It just never entered your mind. So that's again. And the final thing that goes with that is, if you're doing that data flow mapping, it's everybody, every single department, every business unit, everybody has to get involved. It's not the people that process personal data, it's the entirety of the organization. Because once you've done that, then you really know how much you've got to do. So that's me, 7 minutes today, just on tying together the last 10 videos about how you can put everything together into some sort of project or program management package. Again, as always, if anybody has any questions, just leave them below in the comments section. Send me a private message or whatever. More than happy to help out and give people a few pointers on the way through it. And as always, have a great day, people. Speak to you soon.